My name is Prodromos, aka Pro. What's your name?
My name is Thrasos Barnava.
What is your name?
My name is Yannis, also known as Crocs.
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
My name is Andreas, also known Mr. Fox.
It's nice that we're half of animals and half of people.
I'm the guy who records a simple thing like, for example, this flower. And I'm gonna make a beat with this. So is the experimental category.
I'm the guy behind the whole production of a track. I'm not a specialist on any specific genre. I can sit behind and do whatever the artist is inspired from. I'm also audio engineering. I mix the track. I can master the track. I can even record, like what the Pro mentioned before. I can make a whole track from ambient sounds and nature sounds. I do my own, what I like to name them, like beat packs. I put albums out in Spotify, and I kind of track them like behind the music. It has a story, so I put it like I wanted to make a beat pack that comes from a story that I'm inspired from. Much like an album, yeah.
This is our first time on a podcast. So my kind of music personally was like a journey, like started with electronic music, went into bass culture, dubstep, drum and bass, and then I discovered Radiohead, and then I thought, okay, how do I do this? And the last few years has been learning instruments and learning to stray away from any genre, any box. I try to fuse together like the sounds I like the acoustic drums, some electronic kick drums, whatever sounds, the guitar, the bass, the synthesizers, whatever matches together. And with this project, which I'm like whoever my guest is, I'm their producer. I don't have any I don't have any label behind me or any prejudging. Like I'll just be your producer. Like I'll see the artist, try to get them to tell me what they like, which is usually whatever you want, man, which is not what you want really. And I try to give them that, work with that.
So I'm not really a microphone person. I never was a microphone person. I started learning how to play classic guitar when I was 7, so I could play all of the school standards. And then, of course, I started developing this need of playing live music. So the concept started with me doing gigs at the age of 14, playing, strumming chords, singing along. That was a microphone era. Later on, I made a band. We were playing like Greek rock music, writing our own. We had our gigs in Limassol back in the rock era of Limassol city. Later on, I decided that I want to be a music educator. I studied music in London, where things started becoming more interesting to me because I was really never aware of how music works. I would only acknowledge, let's say, what's going on the Greek music and what's going on in our culture's music, and maybe my interests as like maybe metal, rock. So later on I went to study contemporary arts, and it was all about breaking the rules. It was all about establishing an understanding, for example, for music theory, and then experiencing the concept of where you just break the rules and there's no rules anymore. You just be a creator, you being an artist. So after my studies, I got back home to Cyprus, where I started trying to develop my own sound with guitar, multi-effect pedals, some loop stations. Then later on, I got my first drum machine, got my first synthesizer, started developing more raw sounds, industrial sounds. And then I had a trip to Norberg Festival in Sweden, where I experienced my first noise festival and experimental music and sounds. And then I was just shocked how you can just be free to express your art through pure noise. Later on, I was fortunate enough to study in Athens music production in digital media, where everything started making more sense, and I could, let's say, pinpoint on how I can make this sound in my head obvious to my ears. And through developing with Ableton Live, analog instruments, my background as a guitarist, I make music. What kind of music do I make? There is no such a thing as a single concept when I'm making music, because I love being a jazz guitarist. I love soloing and exploring chords, harmonies, but yet again I like affix twin, glitches, and all of this style. I like all of this concept of being free, be able to explore and express yourself. I like the concept of talking for hours and hours about what you do and how you do it. That's why I became an educator.
Damn, bro, you still going?
Yeah, man, I'm waiting for you to get comfy. So yeah, that's in a sum what I do. Later on, I can tell you a bit more.
Later on, still going?
Me and Agis, we create a 444. The name of this is about, I've seen this number a lot of times. I got the idea to create something and working on it. So we create the record label for helping local artists to find the best future for them in Cyprus. So, and
Can you tell us which artist, the label?
we signed with the first release with Africanos, African Stevenson. Then we had Genia, and then my own music. And now, and with this event,
Looking forward to find some
we're
music.
collaborating with Thrasos Instant Soup, and we want to know what is this.
Yeah. So, Instant Soup started basically as a way for me to actually finish music, because it's really fun to start music, but it's more fun than actually finishing it. So I used to jam with one of my best friends weekly, and we have, I think, 5 days worth of hours jamming, but that's not nothing finished. It's just us jamming. And how it started was a way to trick myself to finish stuff, because I have a deadline every Sunday where I have a guest. It could be anyone from any background. It could be producers. It could be someone that plays an instrument, someone that sings or raps, and they can come in at my studio, and within one session we start from scratch and we have to finish a track.
Then we bring all the ideas here at Kakopetria, bringing some of the local artists here in Cyprus.
27 different artists,
Yeah,
to be precise.
we have 4 studios in this hotel building. I don't know what it is.
It's a hotel.
It's a hotel. Okay.
And we're basically doing those episodes I do home, but it's times 4.
I just want to say that the main reason I think that we're doing is basically to create a community in Cyprus, because we feel like as audio guys or producers, engineers, we don't have the platform for our music to put out in the world. So we had Thrasos and Agis and Pro had this idea to bring all these artists that are involved in creating music in Cyprus, which is not basically local artists, because I know personally a lot of talents that are coming from different countries around Europe. They come to Cyprus and they're still chasing their dreams to have chase the music career as artists, producers, whatever.
Artists in Cyprus, we tend to get discouraged because there's actually a lot of us, but we don't know each other. We don't know there's a lot. So
I'll tell you a lot about this.
yeah, so one of the things I want is like for the artists that will come to see like the other artists.
Encouragement, community building, establishing the concept of being an artist is a real concept of making a living. I remember myself maybe struggling with mental state of being a good Cypriot being from all of these people around demanding me to get a proper job in my life,
Haircut.
I mean, I have a total respect for every single worker, but yet again, I do respect the effort, the amount, the time that I have to put on this concept and making this a real living, a real community.
Connecting the artist. We're showing how to love and how to express our feelings. Subscribe. We are HealthPod on YouTube and on Instagram. I love these guys behind this brand, and
Buy all the merch.
and let's do it, guys.